Cool, let's get started as people kind of start to continue to trickle in, but obviously welcome to another weekly balance. I'm Coach Lindsay, and today we're gonna be doing lower body. And so all body weight for this one. Of course, weights, adding your own light weights are always optional if you need an extra challenge, but we're gonna be doing lots of lower body. We're working large muscles, and so it's gonna take a lot of energy. So body weight should work just fine for you. All you need then is just a chair or be near a counter or something that you can hang on to. And we're gonna be doing 6 exercises. We're holding each exercise for about a minute. Some exercises will be isolated on each side, some won't, but at any rate, let's go ahead and get started. So join me here in a march, just as we start as always, really nice and tall. I think I've said this, well, I have said this in previous sessions, but always make sure that you're barefoot in these balance classes if you can. That way you're utilizing all of your small muscles in your feet and able to kind of maximize the ground below you. It's a good way to make sure that you're not cheating with your shoes unless you have special, obviously, considerations for using shoes. Join me in a bit of a bigger march here, knees all the way up to about as high as you can go here. Your arms are still swinging side to side. Awesome. We're gonna kind of warm up our lower body next with some butt kicks, okay? So we've done these before. We're just gonna kick our butt. You can see me on the side, heel to your butt here. Kind of just rocking back and forth, getting that good hamstring stretch in there. Also working a little bit on that balance, kind of introducing the balance a little bit. Awesome. Let's take it in the other direction for some high knees. So we're gonna kind of grab our knee, pull it up, get that good stretch, and then switch sides. Pulling that knee up and switching sides. Whew. Do you ever start a workout and just start to get out of breath in the warm-up already? That's me today. I don't know why, but it means we're gonna have a good workout. Awesome job. Couple more here. Next, we're gonna move into some body weight squats. So don't let the word squat scare you. You can go as deep as you want. If you can't go into full squat, that's okay, but we're just gonna kind of warm everything up. So we're gonna go into a squat and then stretch all the way up. So nice slow movement, really just getting everything elongated. And then down, stretch all the way up. You can go as low, even if your squat is here, okay? It's better than nothing. So do what you can here, bend as far as your knees will let you. Just kind of getting all those leg muscles warmed up. Let's do 2 more here. Big, big stretch. And last one. All right, okay. Now that we're all warmed up here, let's go ahead and start with our first exercise. Something that we've done in previous lower body workouts is hip abduction. I love this because it just really works those hip muscles, especially the outer hip muscles, okay? So starting with, making sure that you're close to your chair here. Grabbing onto that chair if you want to, or hands on your hips, or bringing that leg out. You can start with whatever side. I'm starting with my right leg going out, standing on my left, and we're just holding. Try to hold that balance and not touch here when you come to the middle. If you need to, go ahead, but we're really trying to maintain that balance on that supporting leg. Great job, nice tall posture here. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Awesome job. Let's do about 5 more here. 5, 4, hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, last one here. Awesome job. Shake those legs out. You're gonna feel it in that supporting leg, kind of in your outer glute, and then that leg that's going out, you're gonna feel it right there in your outer thigh. So lots of good work here. So let's go ahead and do the other side now. Standing on the other leg, of course. Hands on the hips or supporting on that chair or counter, and join me when you're ready. We're out, holding, and back in. Great job. Try to really squeeze those glute muscles, those hamstrings as you're elevating that leg out. Making sure to focus on your balance. Awesome job here. All All right, let's add in 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, let's hold for 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, kick those legs out. Like I said, we're using lots of big muscles, so you're gonna get fatigued pretty quickly, so making sure that you're doing what you can to shake those muscles out, grabbing water when you need to. So next exercise are Superman pulses, okay? So we've done Supermans before. We're gonna add a little bit of a back leg pulse to this one. So I'll show you what it looks like first. Join me when you're ready. But what we're gonna be doing is standing on one leg first. Back leg goes out as far as you want. Of course, if you go all the way out, it's gonna be harder. If you come standing straight up, it's gonna be a little bit easier. Arms go out to your side. When you have this position held, pulse that back leg up and down. You're really gonna feel this in your glutes here. This is a great butt exercise, okay? So join me with that pulse when you're ready. Of course, you can hold onto your chair. You know, if you're someone who's starting out with beginner balance, hold on to that chair. Totally fine. Or one hand. Or if you feel comfortable, take both hands off that chair. Continue to hold this pulse here. We're here for 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Shake those legs out. That's a good one. That's, you know, if you start to kind of feel, that's one where you might start to feel a little bit of cramping. So don't pulse as high. Just do little flutters if you start to kind of feel that cramp in that glute area. But let's go ahead and do the other side now once we're ready. So standing on that supporting leg, back leg goes up, arms go out or to your side, kind of whatever you feel more stable at, and then add that pulse in here. Hold that balance. Try to focus straight down at something to kind of help you with that balance. Great job. Squeeze those legs, squeeze those muscles. Hold that balance, squeeze that core. Every single muscle here is basically involved. And we're here for 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job. Shake it out. That's one of probably my absolute favorite balance exercises, as well as full body exercise. So almost halfway done. We have our third exercise coming up, and that's gonna be straight leg toe taps, okay? So when I say toe taps, the goal is to touch your toe without bending your leg. However, go as deep as you can. Don't force yourself to touch your toe if you are not quite there yet, but this is a great flexibility exercise as well as balance, of course. So what this looks like is feet start shoulder width apart here. Make sure you have some room behind you, because what we're gonna be doing is kind of like a Superman, but we're gonna be trying to touch that toe and then come back up, okay? So I'll kind of show you from the side here. Standing shoulder width apart, try to touch that toe, come back up. So go as low as you can, even if you're here, perfectly fine. But try to get that toe touch in there while maintaining that balance, and then come back up. Really, really nice and slow and controlled. This is a tough one. You're gonna start to feel your leg wobble a little bit, but of course you have that chair right there for support. Awesome job. Join me for 3 more here. I know this is a tough one. 3, 2, 1 more here. And 1. Awesome job. Got a little wobbly there at the end. We're getting fatigued. So I'm sure you are too. All right, next side, or other side, of course. Anytime we do one thing on one side, we do it on the other. So making sure you have that support there if you need it, and join me when you're ready. So on that supporting leg, we're coming back. Opposite leg, opposite arm touching that toe. Not the same arm, but opposite arm, opposite toe, coming back up. Awesome job. The lower you go, the harder it becomes. So really try to go nice and slow and make it really controlled. We don't want this to be fast movements here. Awesome job. You're gonna feel this in your hamstrings. This is a really good hamstring exercise, as well as balance, of course. All right, join me for 3 more here. 3, 2. Last one here, nice and slow. Awesome job. All right. Now you are officially halfway done. We've got 3 more exercises left. These will go quick. This next one is a little bit of kind of a agility, I guess, exercise as well as balance. But you can take the agility part out of it if you're not feeling comfortable or there yet. So we've done this before. It's a dynamic high knee. So I'll show you what this looks like, and I'll show you the modification if you want to take the agility part out of it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our high knee up here, just holding this position. Then we're gonna jump to the other leg and hold it up, okay? So I know this looks a little crazy. Try it once. If you're absolutely not having it, then what you can do is instead of take the hop out and just switch sides here, okay? So choose whichever one you wanna do, but I encourage you to try the hop just to see what it's like. And then you never know, you might surprise yourself. Holding that balance here. So the key with this is it's not a quick movement either, okay? None of these balance exercises are quick. You wanna be able to jump on that other leg and hold this for about 2 to 3 seconds and then switch. Awesome job. Remember, you can take the hop out if you want to. Start to lose my balance a little bit here. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last one. Great job. All right. It's kind of a fun one to practice. So if you guys are kind of looking for small ways to incorporate, you know, a balance exercise into your day, that would be the one. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is some walking on our tiptoes, okay? So we're taking a lot of our balance, our support away from having our entire foot on the ground, and we're gonna bring ourselves up to our toes. So what this looks like, real nice and easy, we're gonna take 2 steps on our toes, come back down, gain your balance, come back up, and 2 more steps, okay? So join me when you're ready. If if on the toes is just it's not happening for you, then just walk to the side. You're still getting good balance by making sure that you're walking in a linear fashion, side to side. But if you can do it on your tiptoes, 2 steps, down, up, 2 steps, and down. This is gonna be a calf killer for you. So you're gonna feel this burn in your calves. We're working all muscles of our lower body today. Awesome job. Keep up that momentum here. Let's do 1 more here I'm doing it to my left, or my right, your left, and 1 more to the other side, and we're done. Roll those ankles out. That's a good one that'll kind of start to cramp your calves if you're not careful. So always do a little bit of loosening out after getting on your tiptoes. Last exercise, you guys, you made it to the end. So this one's gonna be a toughie as well, but I'll show you some modifications along the way. So in previous lower body balance exercises, we've done assisted chair squats. So what we've done before is, you know, sitting in a chair, coming back up. My challenge for you today is doing 1 leg at a time, okay? So I'll show you what this looks like. If you want to just do full chair squats, totally fine, but just give it a try. So what this looks like is start sitting 2 feet on the ground here. Then raise 1 leg up and stand up on 1 leg, okay? You can use your chair to help get you up as well. That's perfectly fine. But the key is you're using all of your muscles and all of your weight on 1 side here, okay? So we're not switching sides just yet. We're gonna repeat 1 side. Again, you can do both, or if you find that having all of your weight on 1 leg is too tough, just tap your toe for a little bit of assistance and then come back up and back down. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this and still get the same benefit. Awesome job. This is a toughie, good one to end with. Let's do 2 more here. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. Great job. Kick those legs out. Same thing on the other side, or with the other leg. Here's where you can kind of experiment, see which side is stronger, and then you know which side to kind of work a little bit more on or isolate a little bit better. So again, starting in a seated position, leg comes up, and then we're standing up. Join me when you're ready. Again, you can use that chair to kind of push off of if you need to. You can have that toe on the ground to help, or you can do it with both feet on the ground. Great job. This one gets your heart rate up quite a bit too. This is a good way to get some cardio in. Awesome job, you guys. Keep going. I love seeing you guys do this with me. All right, let's do 2 more here. You guys got this. 1, last one here. Push, push, push. 2. Awesome job, you guys. Kick those legs out. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was tough. So let's do a good, nice cool down stretch here, okay? So what we're gonna start with is kind of what we did in our warm up, but instead of dynamic, we're gonna static hold this high knee. So bring your knee up. You can hold on to that chair if you need to, if your legs are quite fatigued, but really getting that good stretch here in our hamstring. Hold, hold, hold. Awesome job. All right, let's switch sides here. Slowly bring your heart rate down. Big deep breaths. Awesome job, you guys. Let's kind of come in with the opposite. We're gonna do a quad stretch here. So this is where, hold on to your chair, grab your ankle, and get that nice stretch in there. If you can't kind of quite grab your ankle, you can just elevate that back leg as high as you can go. But try to grab that, get that nice quad stretch in there. Nice and tall posture, deep breaths. Awesome job. We'll hold this for a couple more seconds and then switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. I alternate my chair quite a bit to make sure I have it there for support, so hopefully you guys are too. But hold, hold, hold. Get that good stretch in. Deep breaths. Great job. Hold this for 3, 2, and 1. Last stretch, we're gonna be doing seated, so it's gonna be a nice way to end things. So go ahead and plop yourself in that chair or on the couch, whatever. You can do this anywhere. Go ahead and make pretty much a 4 with your legs here. So bring that ankle on top of your knee, and then with the other hand, push that knee down to get that good outer hip stretch, as well as that inner thigh stretch. Nice and tall, really getting those hips stretched out. This is one of my favorite stretches. Awesome job. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch legs. And push down. Making sure that you're pushing to a level that's stretching, but it's not uncomfortable or painful. It's the biggest thing with stretching after workouts. It's crucial, but you want to make sure you're not stretching too much to where you're injuring that muscle. Hold, hold, hold. Awesome job. We're going to do one more so inner thigh stretch after this. So we'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise we're gonna do here, sitting on the very base of your chair, bring those legs out about as wide as you can go and just kind of sink into that. That's gonna be a really nice inner thigh stretch here. So sink into it. Feet should be very flat on the ground here. You can kind of rotate back and forth. Just really getting that nice inner thigh stretch. Awesome job. I have to say, I don't know if that was one of my hardest ones, but I kind of think it was. So be very proud of yourself for showing up today. Oh, Great job. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. This was definitely probably one of my favorite ones. So I'll see you all back here next Thursday for another balance. Stay tuned.